The life of Yaakov Avinu is defined by two experiences that he has with angels. In last week's Parsha, when Yaakov was running away from the land of Israel and running away from his brother Esav, we learned about his dream envisioning angels climbing up and down a ladder as he departed the land. And now in our Parsha, Yaakov is returning to the land of Israel, and he is returning, confronting his brother Esav. And again, another evening and another angel, as Yaakov confronts the angel of Esav the night before he reunites with his brother. And there are many similarities between these two experiences that he has, coming and going, having entered and survived the house of Lavan, but there's one major difference between them. In the first dream that we read about last week, Yaakov Avinu is sound asleep. In fact, he wakes up the next morning and he didn't even realize he was in a holy place. He's not entirely sure what happened. Achein yesh Hashem b'makom hazeh ve'anochi lo yadati. But in this week's Parsha, it's the opposite. Yaakov Avinu's family is basically asleep. Vayakam balaylahu, but Yaakov Avinu is wide awake. He fought with that angel all through the night until alos hashachar, until he let the angel go once the sun began to rise. This is reflective of the incredible transformation that Yaakov Avinu experiences in his life. He goes from being asleep to being awake, from being passive to being active, from being the object of someone else's story to being the subject of his own. Yaakov Avinu is now our patriarch. He is our hero. He is our leader, and he has completely transformed himself in this second stage of his life. If you're going through this year and you're experiencing a funk, you haven't quite figured out what your goals are for the year and how you're going to be most successful, this transformation of Yaakov Avinu should be incredibly inspiring. Most of our successes in life won't just come our way. The only way for us to really grow, and the only way in which we're really going to be successful, is if we wake up and if we get up and we go chase after our dreams. The lesson of Yaakov Avinu is that the best things in life will happen when we are awake. And if we are active and pushing ourselves to be our best selves, to be as successful as possible, the lesson of Yaakov Avinu is with a little bit of hard work, we'll find ourselves to be even more successful than we ever could have imagined. I want to wish everybody a wonderful Shabbos and remind you that we have an outstanding program for Hanukkah virtually on Zoom, as well as some programming around davening here with Chaz and Shim Kramer next Shabbos. We look forward to seeing you in Shul and celebrating Hanukkah together. Shabbat Shalom to one and all.